Hello and welcome, guys, to our final best of three of the day. We have a couple of special guests. First, I have Luminous Inverse. To my left-hand side, we have Chuan from Invictus Gaming, as well as Josh, who is here to translate. This will be a partially bilingual cast.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we're right in the draft. He's going to help us talk about bands picks, strategic, and everything else. I think. I don't even know if I know English. Jeez.
By the way, there's no plan here. Like, I think 2 hours ago we were just thrown into this situation.
Believe. Master Oogway, believe.
And,
man.
you know.
Okay.
Hopefully it will work out.
So who do you like more in going into the matchup, first of all? Vici or Secret? Both of them have just clean swept everyone 2-0 entire time.
VG 2-0.
VG 2-0? Okay.
Yeah.
Josh?
Same.
Same?
I agree with John.
I guess I'm representing the Western couch. I'm going Secret because they seem very, very confident, at least when they're watching the matches in the waiting room, I guess.
I'll go Secret 2-1.
Secret 2-1? Okay.
I think it's pretty close.
By the way, for the viewers out there, Chuan understands English perfectly, right? Like you could pick up what we're saying. Yeah?
一点吧。
一点. Okay.
一点。
Some.
Okay.
Yeah, some.
The heroes, I know DS is DS in Chinese. It's pretty good.
Oh, we should learn how to say all the heroes in Chinese.
Josh.
So
小精灵。
what's
It's
Jingning?
whips.
No, but what's Jingning in Chinese?
精灵。
Fairy?
Fairy.
Little fairy.
So what do you call Puck then?
Puck.
Because he's also
Puck.
Fairy. It's Puck. Okay. Okay. What about Chen?
陈。
Chen. Okay.
陈 Sam.
Okay.
BB?
BB.
BB.
BB. Okay.
I thought he was...
钢杯。Yeah.
Oh, okay.
钢杯。
Yeah, I thought he was something else.
Yeah, 钢杯。
干杯，就是喝酒那个干杯。
No. 钢杯。
干杯
Iron
什么意思
Iron back.
Ironback. Okay. It's a very educational cast so far.
I know.
There you go.
I like the translations. They're much cooler than ours.
Yeah.
咪咪又拿倒门的阵容，就是我们上次打他们也是这样，然后他们就直接沉钢杯，只要我们放咪咪沉，他们就会沉钢杯，因为他钢杯中间可以打小精灵加一个，无论是小精灵加谁，然后沉优势路就是野区的发育，就是没有人可以阻止他，明白吗？
You want to translate that?
Josh.
Basically, he said Secret is picking the same kind of lineup that they picked against IG. When they pick Chen, they'll pick Bristleback because Bristleback is good against Wisp, and Chen is good in the bottom lane for Radiant, I guess. Yeah.
No,
from
he
the
can farm
jungle.
in neutral.
Yeah,
but,
farm neutral.
Yeah,
Okay. And then
and VG know how to counter them. Yeah, they pick 保典的去骚扰那个城，因为他们知道那个城如果没有人骚扰的话会很厉害，因为他们小精灵加一个跟钢杯是可以打5-5开的。
Oh, and the bounty hunter pick is to counter Chen because VG knows that if you leave Chen alone, he's gonna get out of control.
so last time when we saw Vici pick bounty against C9's Chen, Notel actually like offlaned it, like he laned it. Do you think that Secret will do the same thing here, or
我觉得不
会他就在 jungle
because 他是 Puppy。
Okay.
Yeah.
Puppy don't give a crap about bounty hunter. Okay. So this is the same support duel that Vici picked today, I think, right? We had FY on the bounty hunter, and then Finra playing Wisp for the first time.
VG no 不是 first time，刚才就用过了。 刚才打 LGD
今天是第一次。
好，
对。
然后他们的 Whip 是不会碰到 Bristleback 的，
Okay.
因为 Bristleback 可以完美一个打2个，除非这个保迪兰德是 Ice 玩的。
Okay.
So they're pretty much trying to dodge with the Wisp and not pair him versus Bristleback because it's a bad matchup.
Yep.
And Bounty Hunter will be played by Ice.
No，
No?
就是除非
Unless.
yeah.
If
Oh.
Yeah.
there's a lot of loss in translation.
I know.
It's
Game
okay.
is hard, dude. My translation is... Well, a lot of Chens that we've seen have actually been not that impacted by the Bounty Hunter. Like, Bounty Hunter suffers in levels, Chen suffers in levels, but Bounty Hunter, like, level 3 is much more useless than a Chen level 3. So, I'm kind of, like, 50-50 about how it is. I mean, Vici Gaming have had a lot more success with Bounty Hunter than a lot of the other BHs that I've seen.
Yeah. Though when bounty hits 6, you kind of get really scared, though. Like, when the enemy
but
team Chen hits 6...
Sometimes it's, like, 15 minutes when it hits 6.
That's true.
我觉得这场的关键是两边的3条线的英雄战线，就是你要跟他们说。
It says the key here is laning. See who does well in all 3 lanes.
因为他们都有一个不在线上的英雄，保迪安德跟陈。
They all have heroes that won't be on the lane, Bounty Hunter and Chen, so the laning will be quite important.
So what are some of the strongest laning hero in your mind, Ben? For if we're just focusing on the laning here.
Well, they generally get Queen of Pain for their safe lane, but that's been first banned out for Vici. I don't really expect it to make it through. I don't know. A lot of the go-tos have been banned out. Well, DS has been banned out.
Broodmother is
really
one of
strong.
the better ones, right? Zeiss Brood,
Yes.
and that's so here.
I mean, almost
I don't think you can pick it blind here, though.
Vici can also play it too. I don't know. Ask him what he thinks about Broodmother.
Broodmother?
蜘蛛，
对啊，
你觉得蜘蛛
我觉得只有咪咪会拿 VG，不太会玩，
Okay.
So Vici not too
因
likely.
为蜘蛛打钢背不是一个好办法。
Okay.
So Vici are less likely to pick it because it's terrible versus Bristleback. Team Secret's much more likely.
是 VG 办 QP 是因为这个 Secret 的 QP 是他们在他们的战术上面有起到很大的作用，就是他就是在优势路，然后你的劣势路就很难玩，就例如三兵 SS 就会比较难玩。
I didn't get that. Do you get that?
Yeah, they banned Queen of Pain because they're really good with it.
Yeah, and it really wrecks the off lane for VG. Yeah.
Ooh, Invoker.
So most likely Super Invoker, although Isis Ice can play it as well. We're not exactly sure who it's going to be. Invoker played quite a bit more than I expected in this tournament.
Yeah, I think we saw a mid matchup between Bristleback and Invoker earlier. And even though Sumail was dropping all of these EMP Tornado on, I think it's S4 Bristleback, S4 just stood in the lane and like farmed really well. So if it's a mid matchup here, I'm not sure if that's what Vici wants. We also don't see a good partner for the Wisp yet, so I wonder that's what that's going to be.
Well, Bane picked up by Team Secret. I don't believe we've seen Bane yet this tournament, but Team Secret, again, we don't know where Bristleback's going to go. Could be off lane. Sometimes S4 plays it. They might safe lane it. Pretty much things completely open for both teams.
Yeah, our TC plays it mid sometimes too, so.
Oh.
So one of the Team Secret's classics, Cloud9 has also turned to this a fair amount with the Chen and the DK. I would say actually one of S4's best heroes, along with a couple others.
就是现在我觉得那个 Secret 的阵容会就是线上会有点优势，因为他 Dragon 在中间打你 Invoker 是不会很吃亏的，然后他的钢背可以 RTG 打或者再打，就是他你现在还不知道 Secret 的分路，然后 Secret 现在是比较好的，我觉得。
So, we're trying to saying that Bristleback right now could be safe lane or off lane, you don't really know yet. And the mid lane matchup, it's not going to be too disadvantaged towards DK, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct translation?
Yeah, DK's pretty good against Invoker.
Okay.
it says.
So we like Secret's draft a little bit more.
Yeah, their lanes look a little bit stronger
就
right now.
VG 的后这两选是非常重要的，因为他这两选是他们这场的关键。因为这个秘密已经成型了，他的体系就是他的 drop 已经一个架出来了。明白
So
吗？
Secret's draft is pretty much solidified at this point, and Vici has. Well, the last two pick is very important because that's their kind of breathing room to adapt.
就 VG 如果这两选没有选好的话，就可能导致他们直接崩盘。
Okay. So if they don't draft here on these two picks, they lose.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could just straight up lose.
Okay. So, ooh, Undying.
我 SS
Radiant team ban.
Do you like this pick?
No.
Which one? No? Why not?
因为他劣势路就是打 Benny 加陈加一个也没有这么好打。
Because Undying in the off lane against Bane and Chen and one more is not very easy.
Okay. Can we get the name for all
就
the
是
heroes?
就算加上赏金也没有
What's Undying?
死亡
Okay.
Wang.
And Invoker is Call.
卡呀。
Okay. Bane.
Ben 我
Benny,
们都叫
Bunny.
Ben 啊。
Okay. DK. It's DK.
龙骑
Okay. I
That's
can get
Dragon
that.
Knight, yeah. Okay. By the way, Ben, you're ABC, right?
Yes.
American born Chinese. Okay.
这个文产 ABC。
Wait, 从来没听过那个吗 ABC.
我听过 ABC，但是我不知道是 American 不 Chinese。
Oh, okay.
hilarious.
如果你有想问我们听过那个字，就问
OK，
我们如果在这个时候用中文讲脏话，也没人会懂，所以不用担心。
是的
啊
，OK，
翻译的时候我们就不用翻译
啊，你们就自己懂了。如果我说脏话，你们就自动免疫掉。
对，不用翻译，没问题。
No problem.
So we need a carry for how. What do you think here they'll pick up for Vici?
Oh, I mean, it depends on what Secret wants to do first. You can't pick it. You can't speculate until Secret
Seeing
wants
the
to
last
pick.
one.
Yeah,
They have so much HP.
Reserve time.
yeah, they're very tanky. I mean, Undying generally maybe a little bit better at drawn out fights, but at the same time they can just focus the.
There's so many
tombstone.
ways to kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dire.
知道吧？他的就是 Benny TS 加成，优速路打你赏金加死亡，或者小精灵死亡。
Safe lane is Bane, Lashak, and Chen against Vici's Undying and Io, or Undying and Bounty Hunter.
然后你们的就是 VG 的优速路打，就 Safe Lane 打他 Mr. Back 就没有这么好打，因为你是 Whips 保地痕的，就是做 supporter。
5 seconds.
And that makes
Remaining.
VG safe lane kind of hard because they have to face a bristleback.
Reserve time.
I also feel that this bounty hunter is going to have a hard time getting kills because all of these cores are just really tanky. Even the support, Bane could just brain stab and bounties.
这场的关键是 Invoker 跟 Undying。
Okay,
Invoker and Undying are the key for VG.
but you said that
所
Ice
以
Ice is
我
going to
猜
have.
我猜他们的分数是 VG 的分数是 Razor Safe Lane Solo Mr. Back，and then Body Under 去找陈
Uh-huh.
，and then Whips Level 1就是吃了 Body Run，然后拿 Bot 跟 Undying 去 Hardland，这样他们就可以完美的应对3条路。
Okay, so Vici's goal is to get the bounty on Wisp so he could get quick bottle and then lane partner with Undying on the off lane. And then Bounty's job is to harass Chen. But you're saying Puppy don't care about this.
就现在就是看 Puppy 怎么应对这个对方这样打，
Okay,
就看秘密就是 Secret 的 Safe Lane 怎么应对，
okay.
因为其他边路是 Razor 打 Mr. Back，Razor 有4把，然后中路Invoker打 DK， 我只能说高水平的话就是5-5开。
So pretty much he says Vici should win all 3 lanes if Wisp gets the bounty rune, and then
也不是就中路也没有这么大优势，就优势路会就看下路，这把关键就是 Secret 的 Safe Lane。
Prepare for battle.
and keep eyes on Chen.
What?
And keep eyes on Chen. It's not necessarily to like interrupt Puppy. It's just to see his movements and
Okay.
see what he's up to.
I got distracted by our previous screen. I was looking at ourselves.
All right, here we go. Game 1 of Secret versus Vici Gaming. Lumi, you want to do the honors?
Yeah, sure. Puppy is obviously going to be playing Chen on the Radiant side. Bristleback being handled by Zai. We have S4DK mid, Kuroki playing that Bane, and last but not least, Lashrak being handled by Arteezy.
On the opposite side,
他这个小精灵是没有瓶子的，因为他这个宝典的是裸鞋子的，
Oh,
所
so
以他的这个小精灵不是一级就有瓶子的那个打法，就是他会买一点吃素啊、mango 之类，
ooh,
打醒他，没有打醒他。
that's a 3-man decay. Sun's going to go on FY taking a ton of damage, but that Undying on the front line just right-clicking away. Can't really do too much. And they're going to trade a lot of last hits, but Undying's one of these heroes. He got a 3-man decay. He's at 800 HP.
他们是要保护野区，因为对陈跟 Enchantress 的 player 来说，当你选出这2个英雄的时候，第一句话就是保护野区。
Okay, so the most important thing for Secret is to protect the jungle, and you can see that why Vici is trying to invade.
oh, they have eyes on Bounty Hunter. They have a sentry down there.
小精灵还有625的钱。
哦，那就是那个 Undying 买的东西。
Okay.
Undying 买得起。
Oh, FY. Oh, misclick.
That's I think
they're
that's-
out of sentries.
Yeah, I think so too. That's going to be so much wasted time for them.
So what Chuan was pointing out earlier is that FY got boots, so he thought that Wisp bought a lot of the starting items as a result, but it's actually Undying that bought most of it, because you also want your Wisp to start with the bottle.
Good point.
他们是狮王跟电魂，就是 Razor 买的东西，就是
Oh, Razor did. Okay. Well, FY is stuck in the jungle.
Yeah, they've used what 3 sentries, I believe, and they can't. They know where the bounty hunter is, but they can't actually kill him unless a chicken comes out. And bounty hunter is actually making the long way around. He has one reservoir to keep himself a little bit safe too.
然后现在的对线的话，就是 VG 会有点优势，因为你的人管不住这个 undying， 但是他们的 Razor 可以很好的压制你的 Bristleback。
So Vici's having an advantage. They can't control the Undying well, but the Razor could actually do a fine job against Bristleback top.
Yeah.
Chuan, how do you say space created in Chinese? Have you heard of that one?
什么东西？
Space 可以就制造空间，
哦
带球。
哦，没有，我们没有这样。
没有这个说法。
对
Okay.
Wow.
They don't.
但
They
但
don't.
是美国会有很多，例如 RTG， 我跟他打 Puppet Game， 他就一直打这个字，一直打这个字，然后他死了之后，他就一直 spam 这个字。
在中国，如果你死，应该 spam 什么？
spam 打一个问号。
问号 question mark. Okay.
Question mark.
If you die in China server, you spam question mark.
They have no translation for space created. That's interesting. Such bliss.
I thought Valve auto translate all the things the chat wheel things, right?
I'm not
Space created should have. Valve should get on top of that.
这个鸡很有危险，就是 Secret 的小鸡。
Secret's chicken is in danger.
啊，这个鸡有很大可能要死，就这个。
Yeah, this
他们已经做好高台眼了。哦
Yeah, they even have a very deep ward to see that. But ice. Oh,
哦，
we didn't expect this kill,
嗯
but good job by Secret.
Well, why did Kuro's? He got slept again. He can end it early. That's the second time we've seen.
他刚才 Kuro 有2个小蓝跟一个 Mango， 所以他会有蓝。
Is small blue clarities?
yeah. Early.
Xiaonan. So, is it more important for the bounty hunter to harass the chicken like this, or is it more important for him to harass Chen in the jungle?
哇，这波对 VG 来说是非常伤的。
S4 should be fine. Oh no.
哦
Well, nice. Level 1 bounty hunter. Yeah, no experience coming into that fight. We'll almost hit level 2. Been doing a good job of harassing the chicken, but now it's 3 minutes and we'll be flying, and looks like he'll be completely safe. Puppy doing a pretty good job of getting all the creeps that he wants. Level 3 by his lonesome.
你看他的成打爆店的，他就不会去线上，因为这是他的打法吧。就你看 C9 打别人，他就会去线上。明白吗？
This Chen against Bounty Hunter, he won't go to lane, whereas C9's Chen did go to lane.
I see.
I mean, they constantly buy sentries, dust, whatnot. Zai doing okay in the top lane. I guess he didn't really get experience for that double kill, but he still got 2 kills nonetheless.
他做得很好，他4分钟4级是基本是压不住的情况了。
He's done very well. Level 4 at 4 minutes.
然
Can't
后
stop it.
VG 觉得就让Razor 挡他，然后他们开始要打下路了。
BG's just decided to let Razor handle Bristleback, and the rest of them are going bottom.
Oh, Mr. Narcisi's going to take a ton of damage here. Nightmare defensively, he's going to try to tango away, not going to do it. Kuroki's going to run. And that's very important for FY, right? Getting that experience is all he wants. Same thing with the Wisp.
Yeah, so now they're doing an excellent job of controlling all 3
Yeah.
lanes. Hao should have a good foothold on top. Super already getting a kill on DK in the mid. Constant static link spam makes life very difficult.
然后现在就会跟我刚才选人之后说的一样，他们现在3个会一直打你下路，会给你压力。然后因为他边路 solo 都是比较优势的，明白我的意思吗？
谁一直打下我？
就是 Swips 跟保利安德还有安德就会在他们野区玩，
Oh, so the
打
three
中下。
Wisp and Bounty Hunter and Undying from VG are all going to be in the bottom half of the map to apply pressure because their other 2 solo mates are doing well.
Well, S4 is going to get dropped down. FY going to actually die to TP in from Arteezy. He's going to try to go and super miss the sun. And that's going to be it. But kind of like Tron predicted earlier, the laning stage is going to be very important. And the focus on the bottom lane and the mid is out paying off here for Vici Gaming.
Yeah, kill score's 4-4, but a lot of those deaths are on really important heroes, Bristleback and DK twice now.
Yeah.
因为现在 Vici 压不了这个港贝，杀不了这个港贝，只能压他。但所以压他的话，就让一个 Razor 打他就好，然后他们就一直打中下，一直打，不停的打，
Vici
让
can't
你
kill
拖不起来
Bristleback. They can only pressure Bristleback. Can't really kill him, so they just fight bottom all the time.
Yeah. And I think Vici's okay with that, right? Just pressuring the Bristleback, not letting it get farm. Looks like a solo kill for RTZ. Very nicely done. But that's an Arcane already on the Undying.
I mean, Vici's playing very well though. I mean, they, as Chuan said, they can't really kill the Bristleback, so they're just constantly concentrated on mid and bottom and focusing on the more important targets that are easier to kill.
This is a next level picture. All right, here comes Undying. Does he have Tomb ready? No, cooldown for 12 seconds here. Puppy's gonna get picked off here. No damage after the Nightmare. I don't think RTZ's... Yeah. What's FY's level here? I think that's the most important thing.
So he was level 4.
Okay, so once he hits 6, I think this is where the snowball really will begin.
I mean, I think he's already doing a fantastic job of just making everyone just feel scared in the mid and bottom. Chen and the Bane are trying to protect them, but they're not really saving anyone, and they're dying on their own.
他们就一直不停的这样打。
They'll keep doing this.
So, what does Secret need to do to...
他们最好就是找两路线，就是2个 lane 来打，不要打3个 lane， 就是因为他们需要多一点人来打他们，或者直接放弃一条线，因为他们现在已经开始有点乱了打的，因为对面这样一直打中下，你根本不知道他下一秒他们打哪一路。
So they should just play in 2 lanes instead of 3.
Just give up one lane, focus on the other 2.
如果你这样站的话，你就会一路慢慢的被他突破。你看，现在在突破你上，就这样慢慢的一路。
Yeah, if you keep focusing on all 3 lanes, what happens is you start slowly losing one lane, one after another, which is kind of what we see here.
And they're constantly trying to guess which one Vici's trying to attack in the mid and bottom, and not able to fortify either.
Jesus, Bounty Hunter is just owning the whole map.
Bounty Hunter got some buffs, 6.84, really strong burst with a Shuriken toss, and I mean, these supports are just really fragile. Leshrac a little bit more fragile too, but he has a little bit more farm.
Oh. Okay, FY should be dead, yeah.
Nice play by Secret. They pretended he wasn't there.
我觉得 Secret 的那个 RTG 玩得非常好，因为他知道他战线是非常不好的，然后他就一直在寻找机会。他其实是一个 carry 的 TS， 但是他没有一直打前，他到处寻找机会。
Yeah, it feels like RTZ is playing very well. He hasn't been on the lane, even though he's a carry. He should be farming, but he's been looking for opportunities for the team instead.
Oh, Ice trying to protect the Tomb, but Tomb's dead. Centaur is going to stun on him. Here comes the Invoker. 3-man EMP. That's going to do a ton of damage. What's going to come in as well? Look at the healing on Ice. Still alive. Undying is actually Undying, and RTZ should be dead here if they get a couple more slow. FY needs a Janata hit. They will get it. One more? Alright. That's a double kill. That's level 6 on Bounty. Meanwhile, S4 doing what he can, doing a little bit of T1 damage.
I mean, Ice and FY are also playing like fantastically at this point in the game. Ice, I mean, Undying's early game hero. If you're not killing people with him, you're doing something wrong. And he's always trying to pressure mid, pressure bottom, go behind towers, and just always threaten every time Tombstone's up. Pretty nice.
Where has the Chen gone all of this time? I think he's really slowed down. He's level 5 now. I don't know where his army is. Okay, just in the fountain.
They have pretty good vision up too. They had that high ground ward from like minute 0. Now they have this ward in between the mid T1 and the T2. Just always keep track of.
Relocate happening up top here. Here comes the tornado. EMP is going to come through. S4 Urzai taking a ton of damage. How though? Dropping low. He's going to be fine. Vici just controlling the map.
Radiant's middle tower
Here comes
is under
FY.
attack.
Just gonna run circles around Puppy. I don't think he'll get stunned here. Yeah.
现在这个城其实是非常难玩的，因为他就我也是一个城的选手，就是他现在其实是很迷茫的，他不知道他现在没有什么可以干的，就是他抱团打不过对面，然后分开又要被抓，就是他们是现在非常难打。
It's very difficult for the Chen right now. Chuan is also a Chen player, and right now he's got to be feeling pretty clueless as to what he should do.
Yeah, you're saying that if you split up, you're gonna get caught.
Yep.
And if you kind of group together, they saw the previous fight in the jungle versus Undying. It didn't go too well there. So, but they get a couple of good kills on FY. So
然后就是 Secret 的平时的打法就是他喜欢把所有的 lane push 出去，然后抓你落单的人，不然就一直把线推出去，让你没有机会走，让你没有机会去找他们的麻烦。
Secret likes to push the lanes normally so that you don't have the chance to gank them like this, but right now that's not happening.
Oh, smoke gank coming out from Team
但是
Secret.
这个雾被他们的眼看到了，被 VG 看到了 ，VG 知道他们开雾了。
oh, from that ward behind
Yeah.
the T1 tower,
Yeah.
they saw the smoke. Okay. Yeah, no one getting caught. And this is a lot of time wasted for Secret. DK still hanging out mid, pressuring that mid tower, but yeah, you can see that Vici, they know what's going on.
这时候就是分开两路推，就是就是 Secret 最厉害的，龙骑推中，然后其他人推上，然后龙骑把人，就你们就会想要去杀那个龙骑，然后龙骑就往上走。
So they're trying to split up by having DK pressure and other pressure top, and they want to kill DK, but then he'll just go top and push.
Tornado, that's gonna hit. It hits RTC in the back as well here. X4 taking a ton of damage. S4, it's gonna go down, and they don't get anything in return. The stun's not gonna hit as well. They will have Tether coming up soon. Track's gonna hit on RTC. RTC trying to run Zai, giving a little bit of support, but the long shockwave, no, Plasma Field gets the kill. Hannah got coming in a little bit late here. Super gonna get zoned out on the right side. Tornadoes are hitting on everyone. The Tombstone, the golden Tombstone doing a ton of damage. Kuroki's gonna get brought down as well. That's 3 kills by from Arteezy. He's gonna need to do a lot. Meanwhile, Invoker's still surviving. Zai's gonna die on the background. How barely surviving, but he will survive. How many track kills is that? 4?
That's by 2.
Yeah.
That was
Radiant's
brutal.
tower is under attack.
And a tower.
就跟我刚才说的一样，他们现在已经非常难打，抱团就被灭，分开就被抓，这场几乎就比较难打。你看经济，就
Radiant's
是
middle tower is under attack.
VG 的5个人超过他们5个人，就是比赛里面很少见到的。你看，就连 Whipsaw 高有签过那个 TS。
Yeah, so Tron saying that look at the net worth of this game. The 5 members of Vici are all higher than Secret. You don't really see that in pro game a lot. And that again, when Vici, when they group up, they fight much better than Secret, and also when they split up, they fight much better than Secret. Is that sort of the translation?
Yeah, it's just very hard for them now.
They will get ice here. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Tombstone's gonna down. Can he get off with decay? He will survive. He's gonna actually soul rip himself. And Zai's gonna drop low. Finally, Undying's gonna drop down here. But 3 is already dead on Vici. I'm not sure how many track killed, but that's 4 more kills against Secret. And Vici's just rolling over Secret right now.
Wow, even a blink dagger up on Bounty
Oh
Hunter.
my god.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Vici just did a fantastic job of controlling the Radiant jungle, something that is very difficult, I would say, especially versus a renowned Chen such as Puppy. And things went wrong from the get-go with 3 sentry wards and as well as a deep observer ward, and they just continued to pressure that the entire game.
Look at how cocky FY's playing, just behind T2 constantly.
He has a blink.
Yeah, hanging out.
There's nothing that can really catch him.
就是 VG 前期给他们的压力太大了，这是你反观就是秘密给不到 VG 任何的压力，
Is under attack.
就是你看那个 Razor 跟那 Invoker 是完全没有压力的，但是Secret 的就连他 Safe Lane 的 TS 都会有压力。
Going on RTZ here. Tron was saying that there's a lot of pressure from Vici's core. Razor and Invoker received no pressure in return.
Yep.
So Vici
Especially
could
in
do
the early game.
Yeah, Vici could do whatever they want right now.
Nice play by Arteezy, stopping the blink before he just blinks shurikens him in the face.
So Tron, in this situation, when you're winning this hard as Vici, do you like Blink Dagger more on Bounty or do you like Dagon?
赏金吗？
对，赏金你在这种优势局中，你觉得出跳刀还是出打更好
我？觉得他现在就出那种团队装，先出跳刀，他是为了可以给标记，然后他就出团队装，就帮助团队走向胜利就可以了。
So the blink first for Trax, and then later Dagon.
哦，没有
他也可以，就是看每个选手都不一样，他也可以出大根，因为他出大根，他爆发就很高，沉就是也会被他单杀的。
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So
attack.
Dagon is okay because he can just burst down Chen.
Yeah.
But
就
he
要
was
看
also
他，就要看他想要玩哪一种打法。
对
这
difference in playstyle.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
但是如果我现在是他的话，我会出大根。
But you would do Dagon. Okay. Dagon's blink. Yep. FY's playing so cocky in their jungle right now.
Yeah, they really have no way to catch him. He's just mega farmed. Twice DK's net worth, twice Bristle's net worth, and just playing
So-
them like fiddles.
So what do you do here as Secret? It feels like there's nothing you can do.
Hope for Vici to mess up. But, I mean, they've been playing very well. Super's been hitting most of his tornadoes. Ice has been having really good tombstone placements as well as keeping everyone alive, including himself. So, I mean, barring any glaring errors, Vici should have this one. They don't have, like, super great late game, but, I mean, as long as they just keep fighting and getting track kills, it's not
I mean, they
bad.
haven't lost a single tower, so.
Yeah. And the Chen's just been completely nullified.
Oh, How? Maybe in a little bit of trouble in the mid lane here. Here comes Undying, but he actually gets grip. Tombstone, though, is down. They're going to heal up here. But RTZ's dropping fast. There's a blink in from SY, getting one kill. That's 1-for-1 trade so far. But Tombstone finally going to get destroyed. Zai taking a ton of damage. That Shuriken just tossed on 4 heroes.
Tower is under attack.
1 for 3 so far. How taking a ton of damage. He will be fine. And they'll back off.
就是 VG 的卡尔跟狮王对团战实在太恐怖了，就是一个吹风雷暴加狮王墓碑，然后秘密就差不多，就只有被打的，只有被打。
Fortified.
So Invoker and Undying are just too strong in team fights right now with the Tornado and the EMP and the Tombstone. Secret can't do anything against it.
So I have a question to ask Tron, and I don't know how to say this in Chinese. Normally, when you see teams really far ahead like this, they like to go Roshan. Is Vici not doing that to keep pressuring the map on Secret side?
就很经常看到队友这么大的优势，他们会去打肉山。那 VG 为什么现在没有去拿肉山？
因为他们觉得，因为他们继续压制是比较好的，就是不让你出来打钱，因为他们这肉肯定是他们的，如果他们不做任何失误的话。
Yeah, exactly. To keep the pressure on to keep Secret from farming because Roshan, when they want it, it's theirs.
Okay. Well, right now, Secret is finally coming out, at least on the top side of the map, to get a little bit of gold, but
现在两边都要买 gem， 因为秘密要赢的话，只能买 gem， 然后排完他们的野，然后慢慢打，然后 VG 要继续压制的话，就买 gem 不让他们出来，不让他们知道我们在哪里。
so both sides want to get a gem right now. Secret just kind of need one to get vision on the map as well as keep tabs on FY. Meanwhile, Vici want one just to limit the vision that Secret has.
To the dial.
Well, Roshan is Vici's. No contest from Secret. There is some vision out. I don't see any gems on either side though. Zai tracked up Orchided in mid lane with the Solar Crest on top for Bounty Hunter.
然后他这盘选择出了团队装、大勋章，然后可能会出祭品下一个装备。
So the Solar Crest is a team item, and then next he might get Vlads.
Okay. Ooh, FY, it's gonna zip out of there, but here comes a relocate on the background. Wisp taking a ton of damage though, and your grip coming on Super as well. I think the Wisp is gonna die as a result, and so will Super. This is gonna be a huge pick here for Secret. Tornado's gonna hit on 2. He's gonna run away. How on the background? Meanwhile, Tombstone on S4, and S4 is without any support. The Flame Breath not gonna kill the Invoker, and that's 3 more kills. How is godlike at this point? Centaur's gonna get killed. RTZ's gonna get slowed down as well. The zombie's still chasing into the base. Arteezy, a quarter health, and he's gonna get killed by the Undying. That's a massacre. Oh, Zai's coming in here as well, and Zai's also dead. Oh, they got the Aegis. This Super Invoker is just hitting all the
这
tornadoes.
盘这个卡尔玩的非常好，他几乎所有技能是放的非常好，无论是吹风还是雷暴，就从来没有丢失过，而且都吹到关键的人或者很多人。
The Invoker is playing very well, hasn't missed any of his skills, and is always hitting the key targets.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, Secret will need to look for a final stand. At least their D push is okay with Lightning and Flame Breath, I guess. Not really. Not get,
They get overrun by Tombstone at this point.
Yeah.
They can't kill the Tombstone. They focus anyone with grip. They get healed up by Invoker, as well as counter-initiated by EMP and Tornado. And then on top of that, Hal had an Aegis. He's had BKB for a while.
Yeah, they just dropped a Tombstone on the front door, and not much Secret can do.
Ice gets blown up in the front, though.
Meanwhile, Super gonna get focused on the back line. Tombstone's still hanging out, though. How doing a lot of damage. Oh my god, Arteezy's gonna get 2-3 shot. Meanwhile, S4's gonna get focused on next. How is just on the front line, tanking it all, dealing it all. Buyback coming out from Arteezy, but I don't think that buyback will hold a base.
Yep, Hal is beyond godlike at this point, 13-1-9. FY just doing a fantastic job of controlling this from the start. And of course, both their solo lanes playing very well. Secret trying to struggle to mount any sort of base defense, but I mean, Wisp is more farmed than their most farmed hero.
Yeah.
So
Lestrak has a third of Hal's net worth. It's just pretty sad.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Speaking of Rich, I heard that Hal went to the Clippers Rocket game last night.
no, really.
And got front court seats. So, gotta get a pretty deep pocket for that.
I didn't know he was a basketball fan. GG's come out.
Yep.
Well played by Vici. Arteezy has disconnected from the game, and that was quite the stop in the Summit 3 fashion.
So, Tron, do you think that was mostly from the draft or mostly from the play, or half and half?
我觉得是 VG 已经 VG 是故意放我们沉、VG first pick， 然后他们办了他们优势路最厉害的英雄 QOP， 然后因为他们上次在第21的时候打 Empire 是 Undying 被 QOP 打爆了。
Okay.